Hello everybody, this is Count Christo and welcome back to MEIOU and Taxes 2.0. The glorious Ming campaign is the Empire. Right. Any of you guys going to bed? Oh yes, by the way, I'm sorry the music was so quiet in the last episode. I am aware of that. I apologise. It was, yeah, this is another stupid event. It's meaningless. Stop firing that event. It doesn't... silly repetitive events. Anyway, ooh, 95%. Let's up the army maintenance. What was I saying? Yes, music. Music was too quiet. I apologise. I have upped the volume. Hopefully it's more hearable now. This is bad timing to do it. Fire 1 month as after it was just possible. Some guys in there. Let's charge straight in here. Hopefully we win some of these fights. We're going to get up there in time. Not even close, but with the extra 20k, should win that one. Come on, get in time. It's unfortunate. Can you get out before this guy? Yes, good. Which means I can give you a general. But I really don't want these guys to siege down my provinces, causing province trauma. Province trauma means a chance of famine. It's all not good. And having put down the rebellious southern provinces, we can turn our attention. Birds everywhere. Oh yeah, sure, Grand Territorial gains a bit of influence, that's fine. Why isn't this province being retaken by that fort? Oh, it is, good. You can get down there, you can get there, you can get there. Okay, so, that little rebel problem having been swept neatly back under the rug, should be relatively calm down here. Relatively. Would you just die, for the love of God? Come on, stack wipe them. Finally. Okay, so, Central Road. Let's have a look. There's already a pretty good Central Road network. A little bit of a glaring gap here. Not even filled in by a bad road. I'm surprised that the communication efficiency in here is so bad, considering that big road that goes straight through here. It is having to traverse some mountains. I mean, it's still fairly quick. It's just when you get in here that it starts getting bad. Alright, so what we want to do... Wrong one. That's the one. We want to make sure this... We want to connect this road here, I guess. So, like, here and here. And then connect it to the south road as well. So, these three tiles are the ones. Let's do it with manpower and ducats. That seems fine to me. Ooh, we can put irrigation canals here. Irrigation canals increase farming efficiency, which, if you build them in lots of places, increases the amount of growth you're going to get in your cities, on the basis that excess food in a region affects urban growth rates. But, I mean, if we look at the amount of available food, let's check it out here. Farming related data, extra regional food. Add them to the map mode. There's plenty of free food here. They're only using 30% of the food. 40% down here. 20% around here. I don't know what a good number is. Like down here they've used 60% of the food and we're only using 40. So, I mean, we seem pretty good on farming efficiency. Maybe just a little bit of extra food around the capital would be nice, but yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just take that modifier off the trade map. Okay, so where else is Hungary for a road network? I keep clicking on the freaking highway network. I guess we should have a road network down here. I'm not sure, though. I mean, it's just to this one city, which is not even a city. Why is there even a fort here? Let's delete that. To this one city, basically? Just here and here? Well, there's already a road going up here. I guess we might as well put one in this city. You know, there's 1,200 ducats of urban infrastructure here. We might as well invest in that. Roads do have upkeep, by the way. I'm not sure where that shows up. Probably here. Court and education expenses, overextension. Doesn't sound like any of those things, does it? Ah, it's probably under buildings and wealth, because that's only plus 0.18. And that includes all of these positives. So I'm guessing basically our local wealth and our income from other stuff in these modifiers is basically entirely outweighed by the fact that we've got all these paved road networks. That's my guess. Okay, right, saving for the Forbidden City. Let's just check out if we can give any favours. Can't give you a favour yet. Give you a favour. Gift. 5 stability points. Nothing to turn your nose up at. Let's do it. Very expensive, but loyalty with the estates is very important. How are we doing on greater nobles? We're getting, you know, it's probably like 2/3 lesser nobles now in our big cities. This, I'd love this to be controlled by the burghers. It's just it's such a high population. I would love to know what determines when somewhere is controlled by the burghers. It's not having a higher urban population. I'd love to know what it is. I'd also love to... The communication FM here is only superb. I guess it's because it hasn't got the... sorry, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze. Okay. Yes, because they don't have a local capital. That's why the communication efficiency here is not quite as good as it could be. Okay, a mere 2 years before we have enough stability to build a Forbidden City. Now we just need the cash, which we really should have done this a little earlier. Criticism of the examination system. We'll execute a few officials, it's fine. Unhappy merchants. This is not good, but it doesn't really matter. Remind me how our timber looks. No, we don't need to do forest ordnance. We got plenty of supplies. Good. We are capped out on military points, so I guess we might as well do this. That seems fine. For the Confucian faith. Lesser noble loyalty improves. Nice. Very good timing. Brings them... Oh, come on. I feel robbed. To put them to that number. Just bang on the freaking borderline. It's not fair. See, I don't understand this. Why weren't we called into that war? I mean, Bengal declares war. Okay, let's just pause if there's too many updates. It's fine. Yeah, we'll call from both of them. And offer them both vassalization. No, sorry, not vassalization. Tributary status. What I mean to say. Totally different from vassalization. Don't you worry about it. You little old daimyos. Who was the other one? Not sure. You must be willing to go. No? Let's see. Are you the one I just improved with? Yes, we're still not willing. Ah, but they want my subject provinces. Which is making them a little unhappy about things. We could send over a little, just a little great power influence. Get them under the thumb, though. Good, that worked. Lovely. Okay, get them. And who's next? Mongolistan. Ooh, you're rather big. And only 4 away from becoming a tributary. Very nice. The other reason to tributarize lots of guys is it prevents regional powers developing. Hey, through stability. Prevents regional powers developing in our immediate vicinity because it prevents... Well, not exactly. It decreases the likelihood because only our tributaries are allowed to attack our tributaries. So, like, it prevents some of Bengal's expansion. Or it should, except that Bengal somehow managed to go to war with our tributary. Was that what they used to be here? Maybe. I don't remember the flag that they declared on. Interesting. Diviets, we have no truce with you. Well, I believe it's time we go to war with them. Continue our march around this coast. Oh gosh, we've got 2 armies here. Whoops. Okay, doubt we'll need that many armies to take out Diviet, but hey, that's okay. The most outstanding man of our entire country. I think we should probably make him amongst our advisors, right? We don't need 75 admin power, that would cap us out. Nothing to spend it on. Classics of music. It doesn't matter. The Grand Secretariat is going to be in charge indefinitely, based on the policy decisions that we've made up to this point. He is not a half-time advisor. Sorry, not half-price advisor. Neither are either of these, so that doesn't really matter. How about you? You are half price. Nice. And your production efficiency. So, excellent. Let's replace you. Okay, about to get some Lang separatists. Where are they going? Defang. That's just here. It's fine. These guys will be in range to deal with them. Okay, you can come back from Mongolistan because they're probably willing to do it anyway. Yes, excellent news. Those roads are going to finish this year, that's good. Of course, we'll need to wait for the calculation, which happens sometime in the next approximately 2.5 years. Since it's a 5-yearly proc. We don't know when it happens. I wish there was a pop-up that told you when it was recalculating. Oh, I did right-click on that, didn't mean to do that. Keep improving with subject countries. Yeah, so it recalculates occasionally your communication efficiency. But sadly, I don't think it's possible to know when it does so. We'll heavily restrict looting. So how much cash are we trying to save up for again? 16,000 ducats. I bet that's proportional to your yearly income. I bet I can game the system. He's okay. I bet I can game the system and buy the Forbidden City for peanuts. We have to be at peace, so we'll try it after the war. What I'm thinking... Hey, finally. I don't think I want to demand anything from you. I lost on certain succession. Not that our legitimacy was going down regardless. So my plan. To game that Forbidden City cost. I'm going to give loads of money to the court. Thereby tanking our income. Thereby making it so it should be, if it's a multiple of our yearly income, which those things tend to be, that looks like 3 times our yearly net income. Sorry, a yearly gross income. Yeah? 17,000. Yeah, that looks about 3 times our yearly gross income to me. So if we can tank our yearly income by, say, giving 1 million ducats to the... Nice, lots of extra loyalty with them. By giving, say, 1 million ducats to our universities, just for a very short period of time, it should become almost free. Same way we massively upped our trade income. This is why in the base game you don't have access to, often, well, mostly, to lowering your these numbers, just increasing these numbers. And these numbers don't matter for event-based costs or decision-based costs, because it's a multiple of this number. Create an army for our nation. Does that give us a national thing? Yeah. Thriving arms industry. Nice. So we will make no effort to accomplish that mission, since the thriving arms industry is probably more valuable alone. Gosh, those disease outbreaks in this mod are wildly unrealistic. They wipe out far too much of an army. Far more than they did historically. It's not the case that an army would just have 90% of its them die because they were sieging a single province, single castle. Not unless the Black Plague rolled around or something. And let me tell you, there wasn't a 1 in 14 chance of the Black Plague rolling around. I actually don't know the odds of disease outbreaks in this mod because they're not triggered by dice rolls anymore. At least, I think they are. Maybe they're still triggered by dice rolls, but then once you get the dice roll, they trigger the province modifier. Not sure. Okay, keep on marching in here. We're looking for a peace deal somewhere in the vicinity of this, and then give most of the rest of the land away. Yeah, but of course our vassal's on scootage, so we'd have to take it up personally. I would like to take contiguous area as far as possible. That looks good to me. Only 21 Diplo points, not bad at all. Should be easy win there. Why is it not an easy win? Narrow terrain. Got to remember that in MEIOU and Taxes, terrain is a lot narrow. There's combat width is a lot narrower than you're used to. Even if you're used to playing on previous patches of EU4 Vanilla, is what I was trying to say, where... come on, it's taking over them. Cool, okay. Spy on them then. Not counter-espionage. Worthless feature. It's not actually a worthless feature, not if you're playing multiplayer, but other than that, it's pretty worthless. Yeah, so in previous patches of EU4, there were the differing combat widths for terrain, but they took that out of Vanilla for some baffling reason. Probably because the AI was so god-awful at handling it, would always attack into mountains and get crushed. So they took that out. Flood alert. They took that out But MEIOU and Taxes puts it back in a big way. The effects are substantially higher than they used to be in vanilla. Another Japanese tributary. Ah, but I can't do that while I'm at war. Well, that's easily solved. There you go. Peace. Spoils of war, of course. Only a small amount to the treasury. We don't need these forts. And we're just going to take important trade locations, so we don't need any of these. So congratulations, Dali. What did I settle on calling this guy? Dali? Dali looks about right to me. Dali, congratulations. You can have all these provinces. Wait, do I need to fabricate any inland claims here? I don't think we need the ivory. We don't really need to get the trade value provinces, although I'd like this one. But Dali can be persuaded to fabricate some claims on them, probably. Perhaps not. Oh, we can get a claim on them from down here, so that's fine. Let's stop improving with them momentarily. So you can give them all these provinces in the north, and then we can just fabricate here. I would like to seize that because it is an estuary province. So we'll probably keep this one, and this one, just so that we have that that confluence of those rivers. Sorry, I call it an estuary province because I'm used to, you know, those trade modifiers usually being estuaries, but it is in fact a confluence of two rivers, which MEIOU and Taxes very cleverly recognises would it also be a boon to local trade. Inland aquatic trade has also been important for many years, as well as coastal. All right, Jing'an. We've got cores and all the rest, right? Yeah. Well, we're making one there. Oh, right, and you can have this one too. Yuan? Not sure. Anyhow, there you go. Congratulations on your new territorial acquisitions. And we will, of course, hold on to this one, just so long as it takes us to fabricate a claim here. And we have... oh, we actually don't have coring range down here. Okay, I guess we will have to core this, even if temporarily. So we'll put it into a trade company. That's fine. Okay. Looking good. Okay, still saving money for that Forbidden City, but right, let's see if we can game that. So, congratulations. Education system, you've had zero state funding for a while. It's going to change. Here you are. Have a stupendous amount of money. How much should we give them? I mean, double our yearly income per year. Seems pretty good to me. So that's about 5,200 ducats. Bit higher. I don't want to spend more than 1 month with this amount of money going to them because it's going to be expensive. Needless to say. But, so I want to make it definitely high enough that it does what we want it to this month. So let's see if this works, shall we? Hangzhou, 18,200 ducats. Our income is suddenly massively negative. Yep. We have at least negative 13,000 ducats. We're going to gain... Oh, this is so gamey. I shouldn't do this, should I? But it's so funny. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm a man of honor. This is wrong. I'm not going to get gain money from it. I am going to build it for cheap. But I'm not going to actually gain money from it. That's just unfair. Education of Ming. I'd like to decrease funding. Decrease by 5. Okay, I guess we have to cut all funding. And then increase it again. God, we have to do it 5 at a time. Ah, because it thinks our income's really low. Well, I tried to be honourable, game. But I guess I'll just have to take your money. What the heck, I can do it again. I'm going to save. And just see if I have found a game-breaking exploit. Because, can I just... That's a little absurd. Let's reload that save. One time glitch. I'm not too bad about, you know. That I can live with. I can't live with doing that. So we get 250,000 ducats. Oh, I think I've crashed the game. MEIOU and Taxes doesn't like loading. Yeah, no, I crashed it. I'm sorry. Okay, well, that was the end of the episode anyway. I will, I'll take a moment. I'll decide. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll stop recording, and I shall put up this episode, and before I record the next one, and I want you to tell me, should we allow ourselves to be given a gift from the people of China, who are just so enamored with our idea of building the Forbidden City that they throw cash at us to help it happen? Or should I not cheat and build the Forbidden City for 18,000 ducats? It's up to you. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Let me know what you think in the comments.